Keith?
Boy, Dark, we gotta talk about this, bro. Because let me tell you, bro. Nintendo is tripping. Nintendo's tripping. We gotta talk about it because a lot of people don't realize that because Nintendo's gonna get away with this. Every other company's gonna get away with this. You think EA was bad now? Think about EA after all this, bro. EA's gonna raise their prices to what? $90 or more. That's EA.
Plus the microtransactions.
Yeah, and because Ubisoft had a good game come out, they're gonna release quote-unquote good games with a higher price.
Yeah, dude. I was watching Moist Critical. He told me that the physical copies aren't even actually physical copies. They're just keys.
Oh, yeah,
you can buy online.
Yeah, and
they cost more.
You just have to do that. Yeah, they fucking. Okay. Also, another problem is the keys. You don't own anything. Everything is digital.
Yeah, it's like that Ubisoft quote. Gamers need to be more comfortable not owning their games.
Yeah, and it's like we should be able to be comfortable and not own games. Own game. But it's like, come on, at least make the physical copy lower than the digital.
Well, that's the thing. Like, because of how expensive things are getting.
Yes, I saw the new Direct, Zach. Actually, the games there were fire.
Yeah,
I won't lie. Those games were cool. Like the Bloodborne game.
Yeah, that was good.
That was sick.
The presentations and everything were great. It's the fact that they threw us all under the bus after.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, all this is coming out. But $90 for regular price. I looked it up. It was regular price. Regular price? Duskblood? Oh, that's the name of the game? Okay, that's actually really sick though. I'm excited for that. But man, everything's about to go up in price because they got away with this. Bro, it's really gonna be bad.
Like it's already bad now. If games are costing this much, imagine how it's gonna get a few weeks from now or months from now.
Yeah.
By the end of this year, games will probably be like 130 or something.
Bro, and the worst part is GTA 6 ain't even out yet.
Yeah.
When that game comes out, who knows what's about to be? And also, I don't think Nintendo realizes how bad they hit their bag. Because making the game $90, you think parents are gonna start buying this for their kids?
Well, they think they're like Disney, where they're a household name, which they kind of are.
They were,
Yeah, but this might actually have an impact if gamers like step up. And
GTA 120, bro. I'm gonna let you know, if it's 120, someone gotta get hurt and slapped. Because like
in a video game.
Yeah, in GTA. In GTA, because if the regular price for GTA 6 is 120, you're better off buying it on PC. Than anything. Like, there's no point in getting a console. Like,
how much was the Switch again? $450?
Oh yeah, $450 for Switch 1. Switch 2 was like what, 500 something more.
It's insane. Like,
and think about like PS5. The PS5 didn't even have games like that until freaking Power World, Monster Hunter, Persona type games.
Most of the games on the like, I'm a big PlayStation guy, and even I can admit most of the games on it aren't up to stuff.
Yeah, and there's not even that many games on the PS5. The PS4 had more games. The PS3 had more games. The PS2, heck, the PS1 even had more games. If you really think about it,
you don't realize how good we got it until we're like given all this.
Bro, people have been talking bad about the PS3 era and the PS4 for a while, but when you really look back and think, all of the gems that started PlayStation fully were on the PS4 and PS3. Prototype, Infamous, Sly Cooper. Oh my god. Like, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima started on the PS4. PC ain't get a GTA 6 for... Bro, PS3 and 360... I was telling my brother this, but... Man, the console war was so important for so many reasons, bro.
Literally.
Like, PS3 and 360. The 360 by itself started its own generation of online gaming. But then the PS3 came out with free online. Bro, people bought the PS3 because of free online. All God of Wars, you're right.
Literally, yes.
All God of Wars. And if we're being honest, the scary games, Dead Space. Dead Space 1, 2. Dead Space 2, Dead Space 2 by itself. I know it was a scary game, but people love that game to death.
It literally revolutionized a lot of it.
Yeah. And, man, thinking about the 360. The 360 was when Halo was popping. Halo Reach! That was, bro, Halo Reach. There's something about the old Halo games, like their story modes, that were so wonderful.
They had heart. That's what a lot of these games are like missing these days.
And companies. We're being honest.
Yeah, because all these companies are run by soulless corporate. Like, I know Cyberpunk, like, it's like a parody and whatnot, but they nailed it with how they said corporations are ruining everything, bro.
Oh, that's facts.
Like, that's one of the few games, even though it did bad.
You know what? Here's the thing. They did bad, but talk about the
story.
No, it came back from the dead, too.
Because they had a
passion. They had a passion. It came back from the dead. Then they released Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Honestly, one of the best things that ever happened to, what was it? Netflix? Yeah. One of the best things that happened on Netflix. Because of that, Netflix started comping with more animes. If we're being honest, freaking Devil May Cry. That's about to come out. The anime for that's about to come out.
And Castlevania.
And Castlevania. Bro, have you seen the new... Bro, we gotta watch Castlevania.
I'm down.
Bro, the new season...
Because I still haven't even finished the last one.
What? Dude. Oh my god, you gotta watch it, bro.
I've been too busy. But, dude, yeah. Back to Cyberpunk, man. The message was like the same. Like, these corporations are just ruining everything, bro.
Yeah.
They're overpricing stuff. They're making games just dull.
Oh, and let's not even talk about the murder of Xbox. Microsoft murdered Xbox and nobody wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
And
you nailed it on the head with the Xbox Game
Oh
Pass.
yeah, the Xbox Game Pass is literally, they don't realize, but that killed the console.
Yeah,
It's like no matter what you do with the IPs of Xbox or just Xbox itself, the Game Pass is gonna outlive anything else. Because who is gonna spend money to buy a console to get everything that's probably gonna be added to the Xbox Game Pass? And if we're being honest, the Game Pass is gonna be added to the Xbox handheld console. But when you really think about it, you could just get a Steam Deck and play all the games that are on Xbox on there. Or just get... need gamers to run Sony and Microsoft game divisions?
Yes.
Bro, yeah. Honestly, I feel like they need a section just specifically for gamers.
Yeah, and not just with Sony and like Microsoft, like all these game companies, like EA needs to get that dude who's in charge of that.
No,
he needs to get kicked out, bro.
Bro, honestly, he might need to get a punch too.
Like the
a couple
reason why
punches.
Dragon Age Veilguard didn't do so well is because he sabotaged the studio
For no reason.
And then he's like, "Oh, this is why people don't like single player
And
games."
then saying, "Oh, Dead Space did okay, but we're not gonna make another."
Bro, that's
what?
Still, and this dude had the nerve to put Dead Space as like an Easter or a skin for Battlefield, when that was what literally killed the original studio for Dead Space.
And oh my god, another thing, probably never buying a new Nintendo product. I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, you're right. EA should have stayed sports games only, in my opinion.
Yes.
Honestly, here's the thing that hurts the most about EA. They make good games, but they're always so blinded by microtransactions.
Yeah, they want to get that. They want to chase that GTA high, that GTA Online high.
And you know what really pisses me off? The fact that they had their own little thing with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront as an IP could have been so much bigger than they think. Because first off, it had a wonderful story mode and has a multiplayer mode to this day that is still alive.
But they fumbled the bag by making the microtransactions
and then
so bad.
And not only that, they focus so much on Battlefield.
Exactly.
Who cares about Battlefield now? Battlefield was good on the PS3. And that's what hurts the most.
Yes. And literally, like, going back to Dead Space, man, like, literally the reason why Visceral Games, the guys who made Dead Space, the reason why their company was axed was because EA put them on a Battlefield game. It's like, you gotta let these companies, or let these gaming companies make games that they want to make, but EA's like, no.
And not only that, even though I 1000% agree with you, but also don't let these companies make something that they're not used to.
Exactly.
Like why
is a single player horde game making company working on a multiplayer shooter?
That doesn't make sense when you really think about it.
Yeah, I mean, from what I hear, the game was alright, but dude, their bread and butter is horror game.
Let them make a horror game.
Yeah.
If you want them to make a new game, let it be horror. Why does it have to be Battlefield? Why do you care so much about Battlefield, GTA? I mean, not GTA, EA. And then, the worst part about it, is that more companies are gonna look at what Nintendo did. They're gonna see, oh, they got away with it. So now they're gonna do it.
Yeah, that's the messed up thing. They're probably gonna get away with it because a lot of gamers don't have that, like, self-respect.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I've waited so long for GTA, I'm gonna just spend this money. I'm gonna be real with you, man. don't nobody want to pay over $100 for a regular edition game. If it think about it, if it's gonna be $90 for a regular edition, how much is gonna be the Ultimate Edition? It's gonna be $100 plus.
It's literally gonna be $100. Like, you remember those like Ubisoft games where they'd have the gold edition where it was like $100?
Yeah.
That's gonna be the standard now.
Bro, they had that for Assassin's Creed Shadows. And bro, you know what's sad is that there is the potential for GTA to potentially come out with regular edition $100.
That's the nightmare, bro.
But think about the Ultimate Edition.
That's what I'm afraid of, dude. Because they're gonna see this.
A $200 Ultimate Edition? You think they do that? This is Rockstar we're talking about.
Gosh, man. I think the gaming, I think we're gonna have a collapse. Like a gaming,
a gaming collapse.
Yeah, because it's too much. They're expecting too much from people. Nobody's gonna be able to buy these games, bro.
Yep. And especially for Nintendo, they don't even realize what a dumb decision it was
They
to do that.
literally think that they're on their Disney arm.
Yeah, and it's like, this is why games like Fortnite are still alive. Because Fortnite, all you need to do is buy, V-Bucks.
Yeah, and you don't even have to. You can earn
you can earn it in-game by just playing it.
Yeah, that's the thing I will give Fortnite. They do not nickel and dime you. If you want to get it, you can get it. If you don't want to get it, that's fine. You can wait and get it.
But thinking about, families in the future, Childs are now gonna go up to their parents asking for $80 to $90 Nintendo games.
Oh my gosh, bro. The thought alone is insane. I like playing video games. How am I gonna play video games when they cost $100? And then you have to worry about rent. You have to worry about paying bills. You have to worry about buying groceries.
Yep. And the worst part is a lot of people don't have resources to help with that. For example, food banks.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of food banks out there for everybody.
People don't have access to that.
And it's
some people don't even have their own sustainable living quarters.
And another thing that plays into this is the greed of humanity now.
Yeah, literally, because these guys don't even need to price these that much, but they're doing it because they want to line their pockets. That's why they want their own GTA Online.
And it's you can make your own GTA Online, but why do you have to price it like this? If you want the game to succeed, have it to where everybody can access it some way, shape, or form. I hate the fact that my friend group, and now you, are kind of addicted to Power World. Because that game's fun.
Yeah, and they don't nickel and dime you.
And how much was it? For me, it was $22.
Literally.
$22.
It's
a game like Power World, who the dev team is small, but they care. They care so much that right now they're fully trying to fix the PlayStation issue.
Yeah.
And the issue for all of the consoles. But now we're gonna run into this PC era. Everybody's gonna start dropping PlayStation and Xbox.
I know I have. I literally am downloading Cyberpunk right now.
Oh, by the way, Power World, indie devs.
I need to get that.
Dev.
Is that on
it's on Steam. Actually, right now I think on Steam it's $22. Low-key, I might just buy it because I'm missing Power World.
I'm thinking of buying it myself too because
we need to boycott all games that cost $80. The worst part? I agree with you, but there's gonna be that's the problem. And
like,
the main people that are gonna defend it are streamers.
Yeah, streamers. And
like high-paying streamers are literally going to defend.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
It's gonna be streamers and those dudes who are like bootlickers for like companies and whatnot. Who are like, dude, this is my favorite billionaire, bro. I need to suck his boot, bro.
Bro, I gotta get the check.
Yeah,
I gotta get the check for it.
dude. But I was like thinking about like Titanfall and everything like that too.
Bro, Titanfall 2. Imagine if Titanfall 2 came out.
They literally,
Oh.
dude, they literally scrapped Titanfall 3 so that EA could work on Apex Legends.
And you know the worst part? They have scrapped Titanfall 3 so many times that it's just become a meme at this point. Like, why do you need to tell us all the times you hoed Titanfall 3? Like, stop telling us. Sponsored streamers are about to be. Oh my god,
dude,
you're right.
You have no idea, bro.
Oh my god. I'm thinking about, like, because Kai Cenat, he already said that he doesn't care how much it is, he's gonna pay for it.
Which is wild, because he didn't even used to be like that, right?
He didn't. He
the second he started getting that bag, he lost it, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of these streamers, like, oh my god, the second I hear XQC say, oh dude, these games are these games aren't that expensive, you know? You broke boys or something?
Oh my god, you know he's gonna say that, but you're not gonna even be able to understand him.
Yeah, he's gonna be speaking gibberish.
Bro, XQC is gonna be one of the bigger problems. Him, Ninja, I think more so female streamers, because female streamers are not afraid to just call people who follow them.
Not all of them. Not all of them. There are.
Not all?
Yeah, I can't really imagine them, like, unless they're in that XQC Asmongold orbit.
Oh my god, Asmongold.
Oh yeah, Asmongold
He's the
alone,
number
dude.
one, bro.
He's gonna be the worst one. Oh man, dude, I can't. This whole thing is so screwed up because I'm like thinking about the future and thinking about how much worse it's gonna get.
You're right, Zach. A lot of streamers are PC gamers, though. That's the worst part, because now everybody's gonna be trying to defend their streamers' decisions, whatever they say. Yeah, the dignity is getting lower and lower and lower, and nothing is gonna stop it. That's the worst part. That's why I'm glad that I have common sense, unlike some of those people. Because, God, I cannot.
If you're gonna get a game, make sure you get it now, because I feel like gaming prices are gonna get insane these next few months, man.
And also, just stop. This is gonna be the last time I buy anything off GameStop, because thinking about how much the Nintendo is about to be, imagine the prices plus GameStop taxes.
Yeah, the physical. Oh my gosh, dude, that's another.
Because the physical price was $90 just for the regular edition. Imagine how much the regular edition is if you buy it at GameStop. It's gonna be $100.
And the thing is, it's not even the physical copy of the game.
Exactly. You don't own it. You don't own anything you buy. Like what? What are we doing? If you buy something, that's yours. That's how it works.
Yeah, like, why am I gonna buy something that I don't own? Why even buy it at that point? Why even have it?
And why do I need a subscription to be in a person's lobby? Well, why do I need a subscription just to talk with friends in a Nintendo chat?
Having to buy online for PlayStation Online is insane to me.
Bro,
it still is.
PlayStation Plus ain't even worth it these days. They put some of the weirdest games on here. Like,
yeah, they aren't even fun.
Hold on, let me show you. Because they put RoboCop on here also. Texas Chainsaw, Digimon. It's only 3 games.
Is RoboCop good? I've heard that.
RoboCop is only story. It's a story mode game.
Well, I'm a single player guy, so maybe I'll.
Now, I just want you to really think about that. For PlayStation Plus, 3 free games, and it's a random 3 games. I feel like if you're gonna, I think it should be up to 5.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5 games, 5 free
pay,
games.
If you're gonna make us pay for online, you need to at least make it worth our while. You know?
Yeah, I mean, free games is cool, but I feel like there needs to be way more games for continuing our stuff. I will only buy pre-owned games.
That's the other thing too. A lot of people are only going to be buying pre-owned games.
And there are so many times where I say, like, now I'm just gonna wait for the game to get half off.
Yeah.
Like, wait for the game to fall off, then I buy it.
And by that time, the game will have been updated anyway. So
yeah.
That's what I'm doing with Cyberpunk.
Honestly, that's what I've been doing for like a lot. Buy console, buy $80, $90 game, pay for online, eventually get stick for it. Oh my god, I haven't even thought about that. They also released a GameCube controller to go with it. But think about how much controllers are.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
How much was that again?
A regular PlayStation controller is like $60. And thinking about it, they're probably gonna raise it to 85 or 90. Think about that. Like,
people are insane, bro.
They are insane. They are.
Dude, Greed has corrupted so much of like not just the gaming landscape, but like life in general. There's streaming services everywhere. There's like you have to pay to like.
There's so many. Everything's becoming a streaming service. I mean, look, some of them are cool, but the others, they need to go. They need to go. Oh yeah. I was thinking about PS4 controllers. PS5 is like 70 to 75
for a controller.
Yeah.
Are you?
But here's the thing: for the controllers that I buy it off a specific thing, so I get it half off.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you this, I was looking for this website because I'm like, I'm not paying $70 for a controller that's gonna get stick drift the next day.
This is insanity, bro. Like,
and also, I was talking to my friend Dark Shinobi about this, but are free games becoming better than paid games now?
Yeah, dude. A lot of these free and indie games are becoming better than the like full priced ones.
Power World has been one of the best games I've ever played. And I thought Power World was gonna be trash. Me, Dark, and Jay, we really thought Power World was gonna be trash. But then we ended up playing it for 13 hours, and it was some of the best fun we've ever had. PlayStation 6, we gonna get. Oh my god.
Oh gosh, that's a nightmare.
You're right, Joe. That's the worst part. And the worst part is, why did they release the PS5 Pro with updated graphics? That's all the PS5 Pro is. There's no new games on the PS5. And all the new games on the PS5...
It's because they don't have to do anything now that the console wars is done.
And
like, they claimed... Like, they've claimed victory over Xbox, so now all they have to do is, like, bare minimum updates.
You know how hard that hurts so much.
Yeah,
it
like,
hurts so much.
You were right when you said that the Game Pass, like, ruined Xbox. Because it's like, why even try?
Yeah, and... Oh man, I was about to bring up something that would have hurt my soul. I have to bring it up now. Do you remember E3?
Yeah.
The biggest... Talk about the biggest gaming event ever created.
Yes.
We had some of the biggest reveals during E3. And now when you think about it now, the console wars was the biggest reason to watch E3 because you had to see what Nintendo was doing. PlayStation, Xbox. Between PlayStation and Xbox, it was always a toss-up. But then Nintendo, at the time, they had their Smash reveals. The Smash reveals by itself were the reason to go to E3. Man, we need E3 back. Because E3 made all these companies really focus up.
Yeah, we need E3 back, and most of all, we need Xbox to step its game up so that PlayStation stops being so complacent.
And look, I believe that Xbox is gonna truly admit defeat if what the leaks say is true. If Halo gets on PlayStation,
That'll be it. That'll be the end.
that's truly the death of the console war. Truly. Not even enough games for E3 now. Yeah, because honestly, I kind of like the idea of all these companies doing their own live stream. I like that. But man, I remember watching E3 on G4 channel. Bro, dang, I feel old. Most PS3 360 devs are gone now. Man, it hurts. It hurts. Like, I'm glad that Marvel Cosmic Invasion is happening, because I miss those old beat 'em up games. Look, because I played a lot of Scott Pilgrim versus the World when I was growing up. That game was fun.
I just miss those, like, the DS or the Game Boy.
No, you're right. But
like, I remember playing Fire Emblem, but Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Bro, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories was so good. And you know the worst part? We still have yet to hear something from Kingdom Hearts, man.
Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts. Oh, man. Console Wars made devs get better. It really did.
Yeah. Competition is the only way for these devs to actually care about the games.
Without competition, who cares? In their eyes. Man, it hurts, man. Because thinking about it, the next big gaming thing that's going to happen is Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest is going to be indies and then games people care about.
Yeah, and the thing is, in the back of people's minds, once that happens, now that Nintendo has placed that $80 price tag, people are just going to be thinking about how much it'll cost.
Yeah, and think about all the games that are going to come out. Because one of them is Doom. Doom might be $70 to $80 now, potentially.
Which is insane.
Because that was Nintendo. But Microsoft and PlayStation, they're gonna make those prices unreliable.
Yeah, they might not even wait for GTA to release that, like, their price tag. They might just jump the shark and do it anyway.
Yeah, they might, honestly. I know you're hungry, bro. Stop. And, oh man, I just hate the fact that nothing is gonna stop Nintendo. Like, once they make a decision, it's just that's just it.
That's the thing I hate about Nintendo, dude. Anytime they make a decision, even if it's a terrible one, they stick by it, and it just doesn't help them at all, or help any gamers at all. Like, literally, their multiplayer sucks.
Yep.
And they haven't fixed it for years.
And also, just another thing, because big nitpicking. The Switch and Switch 2 are still going to have some of the worst graphics ever made.
Yeah, that's the other thing, too.
Like, they're spending all this money, but yet Nintendo does not have a console that could truly rival the graphics of, like, a current Xbox or PlayStation or a good PC. That's another thing that hurts, man.
It all sucks, bro.
Yeah.
It sucks how greed is destroying so much of like what people enjoy and love.
It does suck because the worst part is, who knows what's gonna happen as time progresses?
Right? Like, who knows how much worse it's gonna get once in the next few months.
Oh yeah,
we
once
still got the tariffs to deal with too.
Yeah, which is, oh my god, the tariffs by itself are horrible. But knowing that those tariffs are gonna make games freaking $80 or higher.
Yeah, if this is how it is right now when they haven't even hit.
Yeah. And you know, another worst thing about it is that I just need to reiterate, GTA 6 ain't even out yet. When that game comes out, because a lot of developers are waiting for that game to come out.
I used to be excited for it, but now I'm just thinking like, dude, if they go that $100 price tag, it'll be the end of the gaming industry, bro.
It really will. Like, people are not going to buy PlayStations, Xbox. I mean, look, PS5 is the last one I'm buying.
Yeah, you'll probably have those like few bootlickers who are just like, dude, it's not even that much or anything like that, or the rich streamers.
Yeah, the rich streamers are going to be the worst ones because the people who truly follow those people are going to defend their word regardless of how crazy it is.
Yeah, but like the regular Joes who realize how insane $100 for a game is, nobody's going to be buying it. It just sucks, man. I hate saying that.
Yeah, the next Monster Hunter will be on the Switch, so the fans gotta buy a Switch for it, or wait for a PC console. Really, oh my god, you're right. Because they usually put like the next Monster Hunter on either console or the Switch. And that's just for Monster Hunter. Think about all the other types of game. What's up, Muhammad? How you doing? The indie game devs are the new unofficial game dev king. Honestly,
Literally.
yeah. Because like, if we're being honest, look at. I know I don't want to qualify Helldivers as a indie game,
but they're close enough to it, and they've done a great job. Like,
yeah,
the what's that one? Poppy Playtime.
Like, Poppy Playtime. Yeah, a lot of people like that horror game.
Yeah. Obviously, Power World.
Bro, Power World beat a lawsuit for Pokemon.
Yeah,
that's
big.
They
won?
I'm pretty sure they won because nothing has been talked about for that. And after even getting the lawsuit, they started announcing more stuff that's going to be added to the game. And, you know, now I think I'm going to focus way more on checking out indies, because indie game developers, they actually care.
Yeah. Indie game or like CD Projekt Red games, because I know.
Yeah, CD Projekt Red.
I know, even though they like their games might have a bit of bugs, like they still care enough to fix the game.
Even though personally, I'm not one to constantly play a Souls game, I will check out From Software when I can.
Yeah, From Software too. What's another studio?
Another studio. Right now, who are like the best studios to get games from?
Capcom.
Okay, Capcom is a 50-50.
Yeah, Capcom is a 50-50 because they're having a bit of a gaming renaissance, but Dragon's Dogma and Monster Hunter, I know, have been kind of iffy with some people.
I mean, they sold great. Like, regardless of...
No, they sold great. I've just been hearing from people that like there were some things that they didn't like that they wish Capcom would fix, and obviously Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma. I've heard about like there's a couple actual issues that are in the game.
Yeah. Plus, they don't even have a DLC.
Oh yeah, Undertale, then Deltarune. Undertale did crazy. The fact that it's even in Smash should say enough. Even if it's a costume, and we got a song for it. Power World, Helldivers, Poppy Playtime. Honestly, we do need to check out more indie developers.
Yeah. Especially these days, like once.
Oh right, I forgot. Insomniac. have to check out Insomniac.
Oh yeah.
But it's honestly, I feel bad for Insomniac because knowing that they had to deal with their whole game getting leaked, and then their lineup of games that they were supposed to make, it does suck because
the fact that we could have had the Wolverine game now.
Yeah, the Wolverine game could have been out right now if people didn't leak it.
That's why I don't like leakers, man.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised.
The surprising stuff is what, man, I really hope they're able to finish the game. But Insomniac is one I could trust, but it's like, I trust them, I don't trust that PlayStation is gonna raise their game prices. I'd support FromSoft making their own game console. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
FromSoft is owned by Sony, though, so...
Oh, yeah, that would mean Sony.
Yeah, because there's also this Korean gaming studio or whatever that's been buying up games and whatnot, and companies.
Oh, actually, speaking of Korean, PlayStation announced that they're going to be looking into more Korean developers because of the success of Wukong.
Well, that's Chinese, but yeah.
Well, no, Chinese and Korean. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Okay.
Which I think is a good thing, and hopefully they pick some good ones, because I know Korean and Chinese game developers, they make some really amazing games. Okay, now, if you want, Marcus, you can go back into the room.
Oh,
appreciate you for talking to me.
No problem.
Yeah, because, like,
I guess I was
bro, sometimes I just turn the stream on and rant about stuff, bro. It sucks. We are in the worst timeline. Alright. Muhammad, I hope you're having a good one, though. I hope you're having a good one. Okay. And also, I do want to reiterate this, because this has happened to multiple games on PlayStation. But remember how many times Sony sold The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2. I want you to really think about that. How many times Sony has sold the same game several times because that game sold amazing the first time. And plus, it's usually like a good game. Now, think about how many times they resold GTA. GTA 5, to be exact. They resold GTA 5 for literal years. And think about how bad GTA 6 will be when that game fully comes out. They're going to resell GTA 6 for probably a literal millennia, which is going to be a horrible time. Man, and the worst part is there are going to be streamers that support this, bro. I smell a soul leveling game coming. There is a soul leveling game coming on PC. No lie, I did kind of want to get it. Now, a console game for soul leveling, with the success it's been having, I see it. I see it. I'm sorry for starting the stream off by ranting, but man, I this stuff has gotta. This stuff is really like hurt, bro. Because I know you guys have been noticing that I've been complaining about stuff that's been happening IRL, mainly because of the tariffs. But it's affecting everything, bro. Like, bro, it's hard to even buy a whole carton of eggs and a carton of milk. Gotta support more indie devs. That's facts. We do. We do. Now, we gotta look at more indie developers. We gotta look at more indie games. You eating or buying that $80 game, that's probably not even worth it. And also, really think about it. Now bro, now we really gotta decide on, should I buy this game now? Like, the idea now that we have to really think about if this game is worth $80. Because, you know, I won't lie. When a game is $60, it's like, yeah, I can buy it. It's really 50-50. But now you really have to think. Because, like, if you use that $80 and you need that $80 in the future, bro, it's gonna suck. Man, yo, how much is it gonna be in the future though? Like when they fully come out? Because here's the thing: the Switch 2 is gonna come out, right? But they're probably going to make another version of the Switch 2. Because what did they make, a Switch Lite? They're probably going to make a Switch 2 Lite right after the game fully comes out. Well, right after it fully comes out. Switch games barely go on sale too, which means they're constantly gonna be at full price. Man, and that's actually Dark. You know how crazy it is that now we gotta think of $80 games. $80 games or higher becoming the regular price for regular edition games. That man, and think about like all the good games that we have. All the good games that we have. Man, I'm so glad I have a PC now. I thank God for the fact that I have a PC now. Because thinking about it, imagine growing up, bro. These kids missed out on literally the gold era of video games. Like the PS2 era, PS2 PS2 fed us for years. And then Xbox 360 comes out with online, and then the PS3 comes out with free online. Free online? You didn't even need PS Plus to play games? Man, these kids will never know, bro. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, don't you have to get the card, the save card for the Switch separately? Most won't even be able to afford these games now. Yeah, they're not going to be able to afford the games or the console. So they're just going to play on the old stuff. The memory card? Yeah, the memory card for the Switch too. Do you have to pay for that separately? Because I'm now realizing that... Hold on. The console itself is like $500, $600. Then there's a specific GameCube controller, which, by the way, you're better off just buying a regular GameCube controller, if we're being honest. And then also, if you have to pay for the memory card, which is probably going to be, knowing them, they're going to be stingy and make it like $50 or more, then you're spending like, what, $900 or more dollars? I'm only buying games by my favorite developers, Game Freak, From Software, and anime game devs. Hey, Zach, I want you to be wary about anime game devs. Because some of those anime game devs are under Bandai. Don't trust Bandai. Because Bandai be making bullshit half the time. But I do agree with you. Even the controller grip. Hold on, you gotta pay money for the grips of the controller? Wait, hold on, I didn't see that part. Oh no, we doomed, bro. Only the long-term ones like Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Series, etc. Yeah. Watch out for the Ultimate Ninja. Right now, the Storm series, I feel like currently the Storm series is not in a good enough place. Because Storm Connections did not sell good. I don't even know if like people have been making content on the game. Have they? I don't remember the last time I heard anything from the Storm community. I need to get Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections on PS4. Bro, I'll be real. I want to get that game, but once the price goes down. But I'm also thinking about it, like, Connections, I'm just not a fan of the combat. I feel like the combat is too... It's gonna be too spammy to me. But of course, that's just to me. Can't find the physical copy at stores though. You might have to buy a physical copy from Amazon. Unfortunately, you might be able to find it like at a Walmart, or I did find a physical copy at the GameStop around me. Man, to think that they're at Dark Zach, you realize what they're doing. They're making it harder to get physical copies. So you're forced to buy it digitally, which means in reality you really don't own whatever you buy. They're trying to truly do this. At least not my Walmart, Target, or GameStop. Yeah, you might need to buy it online and have it shipped. Because I had to do that a couple times for some games. They don't want us to own anything. That hurts. Because of all the people to do this, of all the companies, of all of them, Nintendo, the people who constantly say their games are made for families, or people to just sit back and enjoy their games, have fun. Which is crazy because, like, Nintendo hates their fans. They constantly try to hold people from playing their games. And especially, they try... The amount of times they stopped the Smash tournament... Like, bro, let people play Smash Brothers competitively. Mainly because... it keeps them playing your game. Why are you trying to stop people from playing a game that you made? I'll get my aunt to get my younger cousin to get it for me as a late birthday gift. Hey, do it, bro. Enjoy it. Like gamer Stockholm syndrome. It hurts, man. And the worst part about it all is that, like, they're really gonna get away with it. Look at what they did to Smash alone. Yeah, like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate ended on a good high note. Sora, the last DLC character. Candido, right now, bro, we are ranting. I am pissed about Nintendo and these prices. Also, I hope you're doing good, Candido. Plus, how they tried suing Power World. Yeah, they tried suing Power World just because they're making money and people are not playing their games. Look. Pokemon. Y'all have not done anything interesting with Pokemon since Pokken Tournament. Pokken Tournament was the last thing that was somewhat interesting for Pokemon. And you want to sue Power World because, oh, they're spears. They're throwing spears. God, like, we live in a crazy time. Need a Pokken Tournament too? We need a Pokken Tournament, bro. I miss that. And I'm trying to think of the other time. The last time I played Pokemon besides Pokken Tournament was Black and White. Black and White 2. Pokemon Black and White 2, last time I fully played a Pokemon game. X and Y, Omega Ruby was the last time I played Pokemon. Dang, those were some good games. I heard people like them. It's just they had like small-ish issues. Okay, I need to know something. Candido, Zach, Dark, whoever else is in here. Let me know something. Is there a game that you specifically say that is worth $100? I wanted to play the remakes of Diamond and Pearl, but don't have a Switch. Man, at this point, I think I'm better off just buying a regular Switch than a Switch 2. A game that's out now or coming? Honestly, both. Is there a game that's out now that's worth $100? And is there a game that's coming out that you want to get that is worth, that you say you'd pay $100 for? Like, truly. Are there two games that y'all would pay $100 for that are either coming out or that are out now? Because I'm thinking about it, like, for example, Monster Hunter Wilds. Would I pay $100 for Monster Hunter Wilds? Would I? Okay, what about Black Myth Wukong? Okay, you know what? I think for me, even though I don't own the game, but someday I do want to own it, if I had the money during that time, I think I'd spend $100 on Black Myth Wukong. But at the same time, it is a Souls game. So it's like, it is a Souls game. Dragon Ball tie-in. I get that. But is Monster Hunter Wilds worth 100? I feel like, Monster Hunter Wilds is a good game though. Considering the fact that we are constantly looking for something to play. And just know, Dark, that means you, me, and Jay. Because alone, yeah, there are single player games, but a game where we could just play. Only game I probably pay $100 for is Wilds because of all the content that's in it. And that we were gonna be getting for free. That's true. Because Monster Hunter, you can trust the Monster Hunter game. But recently, no. But what Mario and Nintendo do? Here's the thing. Mario did not do anything. It's Nintendo. Because first off, games on the Nintendo Switch 2, the regular price of them are gonna be $90. $80 to $90 potentially. Because I'm saying 90 potentially because we don't know what the deluxe editions for these games are going to be. But for regular edition games, they're going to be $80. And that's on Nintendo. But it's going to hurt everyone if they get away with this. I beg your sweet pardon. Oh, Candido, did you watch the Nintendo Direct? This is one of, honestly, it's a good Direct. Good games were shown, but the problem was when they showed the price. Because I was at the gym. Candido, I'm going to tell you this right now. You got to watch it because this is going to go down in the history books as one of the biggest things, but everything stopped when they showed the price. GTA, because $100 for a game is ridiculous. GTA 5 still gets content after all these years. And think about it. How many times did they re-release GTA 5, Dark? They re-released GTA 5 several different times. They did the same for The Last of Us. Any game that they can profit off of for years, they're gonna do it. And it's gonna get worse. Because once GTA 6 happens, literally companies are waiting for that game to drop. Because once they see the price for that, they're gonna raise it crazy. But yeah, Candido. Mario Kart. And the reason why I was talking about Mario Kart World, I believe it's called. The next Mario Kart game. It looks okay. But that is going to be $80 on release. The Nintendo Switch console is $49.99. Honestly, decent price. But you know what's crazy about it? $49.99. Decent price. $80 games. What are we doing? What are we doing? They should be up to $60 games for regular price. Regular price games should always be $60. Because it's a reliable price. You don't have to really think about it. And like $500 for a console, that's okay. But $80 for a game? Bro, people are gonna really not be interested to buy games on the Nintendo Switch when you really think about it. Games that are coming. Yeah. And think about it, GTA 6 is gonna get so much content when that game comes out. Because also, if the people who made the GTA 5 online servers, those RP servers, if they come out with a GTA 6 roleplay servers, that game's gonna get so much content, it's crazy. And it's like, GTA is one of the most profitable IPs out there. And it has like that cyberpunk anticipation. But the thing about this and Cyberpunk is that, look, it's a Grand Theft Auto game. That's like one of the biggest games to come out. You don't need any more coins. Nah, hey, Nintendo needs all your coins, bro. Candido, that is what we have been ranting about all this time. Because if they get away with this, think about the other companies looking at Nintendo get away with this. Other companies are going to do that. Imagine Ubisoft's next game is going to be 80 plus. Imagine EA adding microtransactions to an $80 game. Imagine Bandai giving us $80 anime game. I swear to God. Oh my God. Yo, Bandai, I'm gonna let you know. If y'all start making anime games $80 or more, I don't care if it's One Piece. I'm not buying that shit. Cause let's be honest, there ain't no anime game that is worth $80. There are regular games that's worth $80. There are regular games. But anime games? Bruh, ain't no way. Bandai still puts out $60 games, so I doubt they will make that jump, but who knows? Hey, Dark. No, you can't trust Bandai. Because, hey, for anybody who cares about Dragon Ball games, y'all better be ready. Because Dragon Ball gets the most anime games out of anything. So, if y'all start seeing $80 Dragon Ball games, hey, that's your choice if you want to buy it. Because now, Dragon Ball games are going to be $80. And I'm just going to tell you all this now, before it happens, because Bandai's going to give you guys another Dragon Ball game to test the waters. But Dark, the fact that you said Pirate Warriors 5 being $100, I'll be honest, I would just play Pirate Warriors 4. I'm not spending money on Pirate Warriors 5. It is a Warriors game. I am not spending $100 fucking dollars on a Warriors game. Hell no. No anime game is worth $100. It's about to be the age of piracy and emulating. You right about that. Hey, I might as well start my PC arc fully. Dark, I'm buying, I'm gonna eventually buy Power World on PC and just roll with that. Because I do see it's still half off on PC. Yeah. Dark. Just start looking up indie game developers. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna use my freezer race instead. Switch it up. Also, let me just know. Knowing the prices, who here is getting a Switch 2? Because I'm going to be real with you. I'm probably going to get just a regular Switch and deal with that. Honestly. Oh, does that teleport with golden? Oh, to find out. Yo, what's up, RBG? I would love to see your reaction to my tier list. I'll bet. Yeah, I can do that. Level 160 saying. All right. I don't have the first one. Like, imagine we actually get DC rivals in it. Bro, I'm gonna let you know this right now, Candido. If they give us a DC rivals and it ain't free, I'm not buying it. There's no point. Because we got Marvel rivals that's free, that's giving us a $2.99 bundle that gives us a free skin for a character. That is crazy. Okay. Would you get the Switch 2 when it goes on sale? But that's the thing. If it goes on sale. I'm surprised you. Do you want me to post it here or? Oh yeah, you can post it. Post it in chat. I think you're able to. If you're not, then send it to me on Discord if that's the case. They might shut down Switch 1 servers. Oh yeah, you're right. What's the Discord? Hold on, I got you. Oh, by the way, if nobody's in the Discord, I have a Discord. It's exclamation mark. Linktree. I'm sorry. I never like talk about my Discord. I never talk about my Discord because, like, I don't know. Nobody ever. Well, no one usually joins it when I Nightbot. Hey, Nightbot, wake your ass up. Nightbot. Now I gotta wake this motherfucker up. Oh my god. I gotta wake this motherfucker up. Oh, of course. Nightbot. Give me a moment. I gotta wake him up. Wake up.
Sir.
Okay, Nightbot, where the heck are you? What are you doing? Wake up. And now my freaking... I need to get a new laptop eventually. Because this thing, I could barely do work on this. Yeah, no, Nightbot is definitely stunned at the news. Okay, now let me wake this guy up. Cause what is he doing? Cause Nightbot is so much more active on Twitch. I don't know why. Possible futures. I wish we had a better future currently. Because this future is not looking good at all. Okay, Nightbot. What the...
This is getting fun.
Okay, I don't know what's up with that part.
This isn't good. What power?
Okay, you know what? It's taking too long. I gave up. I'm just gonna get you a link and post it in Discord. And post it in chat. Because this is... I'm gonna have to fix Nightbot after the stream. This is so stupid. Yeah, Nightbot on vacation or something. I don't know. Okay, there you go. There is my link. I put it in the chat. God. Let's see first video. Sick comeback and fighters? Oh, yeah. Just know if you know what? I can make it a whole thing. A whole section. If you want me to react to stuff, I believe there's a section in my Discord where you could just post videos that you want me to react to. Let me just see. Yeah, reactions and banter. Actually, maybe I should put one for like specifically reaction videos. Yeah, I should make one. I'll make one later. Well, you know what? Screw it. You could just DM me whatever video until I actually make the thing. Then you could just either DM me or you could put it in general and just add me. About to send you my trailer? Oh yeah, bad. So, bull. how do you feel about everything going on with Nintendo? I saw you and Marva talking in gaming news, and I had to jump in, but I turned on stream, started ranting. Now we're here. Hope you're doing good though, Bull. Appreciate you for being here. It's sent? Alright, bet. Nintendo, but replace all the letters with I'm with you. I'm with you on that, bro. Cause I don't know, man. Like, I don't think people realize how big of a problem it is that Nintendo specifically are the ones who did this. Because Nintendo is one of, if not top three or top two most greediest companies in the world. Because of all the things they could do, they do this to it is really gonna suck in the future, bro. Nintendo can get away with this, think about everything else. And then who knows how much the other games in the future are gonna be now. $450 for a console with 80 to 9. That is crazy to think of. $80 games is abysmal. And then there's also a controller on top of that. Plus apparently controller grips for a freaking GameCube controller. One of the games I'm hyped for is Crimson Desert. Oh, you're a Crimson Desert player. Never. Okay, I tried to get in the Crimson Desert, but I don't know. So I think I just lost interest in the game. Is that game cool? Is that good? You know they increase all the prices for the accessories too. Yeah, but I'm thinking about it. Does the console come with a save chip? Something to save data? Because if it doesn't, then you have to pay for that separately. And that's like an essential thing you have to buy also. Browse Desert, so I'm trying Crimson. Oh.
Trained, aren't you? This is getting fun.
No, Candido. Controller grips are like gonna be what? I actually don't know. I think that's more so the problem. That's hard to tell how much things are gonna be now. Yeah, I hate that all the games look good, but man, I won't lie to you. The fact when they showed the prices, my smile just faded away so quickly. Bro, parents are not gonna buy their children these games, bro. That is a fact. 3DS, man, I miss the DS, bro. Actually, what do y'all like better? A DS or a Switch?
So there are still tough guys out there?
Okay, when it comes to PlayStation, I won't lie, PS Vita was probably my favorite. I like the DS. Personally.
You're really well trained, aren't you?
Like, you literally could not go wrong with the DS. Because you could bring that anywhere. Prices? Bet. Okay, Goku got smarter.
This isn't what power?
I'ma say, because I've never had a Switch, DS, PS Vita, PS Vita. PS Vita was goated. Honestly, PS Vita and PSP, they had some fire games on there. The worst part about it is that all those games are just never coming to console. 3DS at launch was $249. Man, I miss those prices. I miss those prices, bro. I miss those prices heavy. They increased Joy-Con prices by $10? Oh my god. Why? Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller is what $79.99. It's hold on. Not only is it $80 for a video game on the Nintendo Switch 2, but it's $80 for a controller, a Pro controller? Indeed. Left and right Joy-Con controllers, $89.90. $90. Oh my god. Okay, Joy-Con 2 charging grip, $34.99. Okay. Joy-Con 2 strap, $12.99. Okay. Joy-Con wheel, bro. Why? I don't need all of this.
Even higher than Super Saiyan God.
I don't need all of this. I'm okay with just a Joy-Con. Nintendo Switch 2 camera is $50.
Pretty good.
Nintendo Switch. Oh my god. Nah, I wish I could. Nintendo Switch 2 dock set is $109.99. $109.99 with a Switch dock. Bro, you kind of need a Switch dock. But why does it cost so much? Switch 2 AC adapter is $29.99? What the fuck? Bro, ain't nobody gonna be vlogging with a Nintendo Switch. Why we need a camera? What is the camera for? Like what the... They literally made the prices for accessories up. Bro, why did they do that? Like, all the accessories? Like, honestly, half of this stuff you're never gonna need. You're literally never gonna need, bro. Hold on, let me see the storage. Alright, internal storage, 256 gigabyte capacity with faster speed. Wait, 256 gigabytes? How many gigabytes is this Mario Kart game? Like, actually, how much? Something doesn't seem right here. 256 gigabytes is how much the storage is. Something doesn't seem right. Because that seems trash to me. Expand your storage with micro SD express cards. Oh my god, it's sold separately. Oh my god, it's sold separately. That means when you buy the Switch 2, that means when you buy a Switch 2, you have to buy an SD card. Oh no, oh no. You gotta buy it separately, that's bullshit.
Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan.
Wait, how much is it? It didn't show the price for the SD card, but I'm kind of scared to look at how much it is.
The most amazing care anywhere.
It's not just a donation. It's a warm blanket. It's a bottle of clean water.
Nintendo Direct, massive W. Honestly, the Direct itself showed off a lot of good games. I'll be real, the Donkey Kong game, I'm actually really interested in. Like, well, the Donkey Kong game, the Bloodborne game, I'm really interested in, but it's like, after knowing the price of the Mario Kart world, I'm not invested.
Where sand becomes syrup, waves suffocate. A chocolate accident couldn't ruin my vibe. That's the one special place I never been in my life. Watch me.
Also, the GameCube controller. I don't think we have a price on it yet. But looking at these accessories, and knowing that a freaking Pro Controller No, I'm not, Derek. No, I'm not. Stop it. I'm not paying that much. Bro, I swear to God, anime games better have reasonable prices in the future. Because, like, man, I swear to God, if I ever see an anime game with regular edition being $90 or $80, because the worst part is we don't even know what the tax is gonna be. So that means regardless, you're probably going to be spending over like $90. Bro, I'm trying to find that SD card.
Message to this broad to shut her up.
You staged the accident on Rutgers Street?
I can't believe this Pro Controller is $80, bro. What the fuck?
After she dropped her friend off,
Joystick is $90, and the $90 for the left and right joysticks.
like I said, I never meant for her to jump.
Bro, that's not even with tax. That's without tax. I'm scared to see with tax. I swear to God, bro. With tax is gonna be terrifying.
He didn't give me any of the particulars except the girl's name and address.
He never mentioned Dorning or Walkwright?
No. I mean, I'm no dope. They call Randall the Candle. I figured it had to do with some torch.
Oh my God, boy, you're right.
Unless he gives us Dorning and taking the offer off the table.
I'm gonna tell you all this right now.
Let him serve up Dorning.
Monster Hunter Wilds
I just said I'm surprised you didn't see it.
costs less than an $80 racing game. $80 racing. I swear. What the fuck are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
He gave me $1,000. He said I should split. He said we had maybe a day before the bridge thing hit the fan. He was right. I got clipped the next afternoon going to the corner store. What night did Randall tip you off? Tuesday. Should have listened to him.
Bro, like $90 is something I expect to see. Yeah, for a God of War, Black Myth Wukong, The Witcher. Not racing. For Mario? For a Mario Kart game? Bro, I would be pissed. Okay, there's no price on the SD card.
It's possible to raise a family, to pursue other things, and still further your education.
And you can do it too, from all over the country.
I live in Massachusetts. I live in Texas.
Bro, at this point, if they're putting so many games on the Switch too, by the way. Have you been seeing all the announcements? Bro, they're gonna be overpricing these games on the Switch, which is gonna go crazy, bro. These people aren't even ready.
Now for something you can both agree on. A Sleep Number smart bed is perfect for couples. The Climate 360 smart bed is the only bed that cools and warms on each side. And all our smart beds adjust the firmness for each of you. Let's agree.
Yeah, so you're probably better off buying the Nintendo Switch Mario Kart World Bundle. I know it's $49.99. Well, $499.99, like $500, but like it's better than just buying Mario Kart by itself. Oh my God, this sucks, bro. This sucks.
We are celebrating Halloween.
Like, bro, think about Call of Duty. Call of Duty is gonna be horrible. Oh my God.
When comfy softness speaks,
Yeah, there's no information on how much
they blend together.
it's gonna be.
Cozy, cold, cozy.
Bro, Dark already brought up the idea of Pirate Warriors 5 being $100, and I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna give up on. I'm not paying $190 or $100 for a Warriors game. No matter what the game is, I'm not spending that much. I swear to God.
There's an easier way to bank and get up to $500.
There ain't no anime game. I'm buying that game, bro. I'm not buying that game, bro. You gotta show your support. Look, I will by going through the Age of Piracy. I am a pirate. I am not afraid to say it, because like. Should I be like John Cena and start my farewell tour? Bro, you might as well, bro. Also, bro, you see how they do in the new physical games? Yeah, no more cartridges. What the heck? Why are they doing that? Like, I'd rather it be in a cartridge.
Mr. McCoy?
Cartridge, bro. Like, what? Why are you
Mr.
doing
McCoy,
this, bro?
if you think you
Why?
can use him to extract a plea bargain out of us,
I'm not looking for bargains.
sorry, Dad. You're sorry. That's it? You're sorry.
Harold, it's better you don't talk. He's right, Mr. Dornan. You're better off listening very carefully to
So
what I
you're
have
gonna
to
have to buy. Yeah. You're gonna
say.
have.
Time your factory
They're
burns
trying to go. Everything is digital, so y'all could stop trying to buy physical copies.
and he was in danger of losing his $50,000.
But the thing is, I don't know about you, but I'm getting a physical for certain games.
Is any of this relevant? The day before your planet comes to see me, Joey's landmarks get caught, and our guys might be thinking to themselves, "Is that asshole black?"
There's only one person in this room who could take them out.
Who is doing that?
The man who's at the fellow at Walker. The man who's only sent $10,000 to silence Karen Walker.
We had a Blu-ray expert saying that people might actually understand. The endorsements have been forged.
Really well trained, aren't you?
You get a code to put it in the system, so it's basically just digital anyways. Oh yeah, that's right. And if you don't have the like SD card, yeah, if you don't have the SD card available, that means none of your shit saved. Was there membership price? Oh yeah, that's another thing. You gotta pay online to play with friends. So enjoy that on the Nintendo Switch.
Loading personal things out of his office into his car.
It is actually crazy that they're doing
She had
that.
gone to the police out of loyalty to me. And now she needed money and she expected me to help her.
What did you tell her?
I told her I wouldn't do it. I thought she was making the whole thing up just to blackmail me. I told her,
Now, just realize that you need a membership to chat with friends. I'm not saying just play. You have to get a membership to
"You didn't go
chat.
around telling lies."
If that ain't some of the
Don't worry.
most trash shit you've ever seen, I don't know, bruh. Because what in the world do you mean? I need to buy a membership.
He said, trust me. He said, I'll always take care of you. You're such a loser. Such a
I'll read it tomorrow.
There's a letter from his father. He's calling for leniency.
I remember how I felt when I realized my father was a son of a bitch.
So there are still
I
tough
can't
guys
imagine
out
what it
there?
must be like to realize you raised me.
Whoa! You're really well trained, aren't you? Pretty good.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups.
My God, man. If we're in the worst timeline, bro.
We just got one.
I gotta see how deep it is.
Okay, you're right.
Everything.
That parking attendant put a team
And you know what
of
this
soldiers
means?
together for that car, and I get it.
Because they're currently in the works of
And I just wish they would lie about it.
I told you we should have taken it.
PlayStation 6. They already confirmed that they're working on PlayStation 6. This means that
Firecrackers?
PlayStation 6 might just be everything digital.
We have packages. Best to park there? Why not? You park there.
Oh my god.
Almost look. Oh my god.
Oh my god. PlayStation 6 might actually just be only digital. Please don't.
Is there a Mr. Gans?
You know what? Actually, you can, because I'm on PC. I'm done. This is the last console I'm buying.
Shotgun, 1 round. I make it from about a foot away from the burn marks and the strike pattern. What's in the trunk? Groceries. Cash and credit cards still in the purse. As you pulls in, pops the trunk, steps out. Hello? The shot came from this direction. The shooter might have been hiding behind those pipes. We got shoe prints in the grease there, and one here. Size 9.5 work good. Now that rules out your keel. Thanks. I took out the trash around 7. It was the last time I came down here. Until Mr. Paletti buzzed me. Have you noticed anyone hanging around the building? No, nobody. Has anybody been working over by those pipes?
Some people don't got a 5 yet. Yep.
What about that security gate over there? Is that
And thinking about it, PS6,
I got a little secret. Not anymore. Okay, you take that, you give me a call, you remember everything else.
seeing how the PS5 Pro is based, if we're being honest, the PS5 Pro is what the PS5 should have been.
I'll fight you at a level that's even higher than Super Saiyan God. This isn't good. What power?
The smart way to lose weight.
I play digital anyway, but I can see why people are pissed. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about, like,
First year, so I'm gonna use mine.
I like to own a physical game of a game I truly love. Like,
We'll take them.
God of War. You'd be crazy not to get a physical copy of a God of War game. Or, like, let's be honest, most people will get a physical copy of an anime game, for example. If everything becomes digital, and that means everything you buy, you literally don't own, it's over. PS6 and Xbox Z drop it. Bro, I am not excited for that. Especially for PlayStation, because they're the ones who kept giving us these controllers that cost so much, but always have a stick drift problem. If I go from 70 to 100, bro, if 100 starts to be the normal price of a casual game, never buy a console ever again. Just get a PC. Like, forget everything people have told you.
is low blood sugar risk.
Just get a
Common
PC.
side effects include nausea,
Live
vomiting,
life there.
diarrhea,
There's
stomach
no
ache,
point for getting a
constipation.
console.
Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Discover the GLP-1 with the most FDA-approved uses. Ozempic.
SCIS! I got a gift for dead body. Every year.
TV's most watched drama
These people are risking their lives.
always makes it smart.
You understand what's at stake here?
It's all-night marathons.
Are you impressed?
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I am thirsty, so I'm gonna get some drink.
Whoa! You're really well trained, aren't you? It isn't over yet! This isn't good.
Okay.
We're all ears. Shelly found out I was sleeping with a mutual fund analyst. He brought me I worked the date with
You're
him.
pretty strong!
Anyway, it's time to get out of the house.
Yeah, well, just for drill, cowboy. Where were you last night?
And I got myself something to drink.
I ordered some hot and sour concession.
But isn't it great? PC. Isn't a great PC like 1,000? I'm gonna be real.
She heard about Shelly.
You don't. You could literally make a PC for as much as PlayStation 5.
It was one big happy family again?
Yes. Boy toys aren't worth fighting over, Detective.
Like, it would be a low-end PC, but you could start there, buy all the games you want on Steam, and then just slowly upgrade as you continue.
Every other week she got a nasty call from someone about co-op business.
For example,
You name it. Contractors, repairmen, owners, people who would like to become owners.
how bad did the calls get?
She said she was threatened a few times. It's the 90s. People play rough.
Our last treasurer, Mr. Fields, passed away about a year ago. He was 80. It took Shelley, a good month working with the auditors to get the books back into shape.
What other kinds of things did she do?
Oh, she kept track of the maintenance. She paid
Sad
the
to say, a
taxes,
Fortnite.
she,
You know
interviewed
what's
prospective
sad, Dark?
buyers. We relied on her for everything. She did wonderful
If
job.
Nintendo keeps going down this route,
Yes, well, we can't.
you're gonna see more people playing Fortnite. If you really think about it.
On every prospect.
And did she break the news to the people you turned down?
Yes, she said some people would not take no for an answer.
Because the only thing you have to pay for in Fortnite are skins. And they literally make bank just from skins. If they keep going this route, what family-friendly games are they gonna let their kids play these days?
Just the kind of thing that I would have asked Shelley's advice on. The party checked with the doorman at the Boykins building. He logged in a Chinese delivery at about 7:30 on the night of the And forensic
Alright, RBG. And I appreciate you for pulling up, chilling with us. Next stream, RBG, I'll react to what you put. We can make it a whole discussion too. That could be an interesting discussion.
She did?
This is news to you.
Yeah. She must have called my ex-wife, that little bitch. That application was confidential. I'm gonna sue.
Don't bother. Goes to show no good deed goes unpunished. And one man
I hope the prices.
And then being treasurer, she knew everybody's business. Maybe not everyone in the building is sorry to see she's gone.
Here we are.
Yeah, I get that, Candido, but as time progresses, not only are the games going to become crazily priced, but consoles will eventually get to a point where they're going to be an outlandish amount. I hope the prices. Unfortunately, Candido, all the companies are waiting for GTA 6 to drop. Literally, GTA 6 is important. Who was it that said games should be 100? Streamers. Like rich streamers, like XQC, Asmongold, Kaisana, people like that. Now just know, streamers are saying this.
You're supposed to get it 3 weeks ago.
And if it doesn't come through?
We call him alone.
And unfortunately, it's the streamers that play games that most children watch.
Then I was going to kill everyone on the board.
One of them, I know I said Kaisenat, but let's be honest. Most children are watching Kaisenat and learning from him.
Where were you Monday night? I got home about 6:30. I was on the phone with clients until I heard the sirens outside. You were by yourself? Yes, my wife was at the gym.
What's going on?
But others are crazy. Bro, they've been saying some crazy stuff, Candido.
Why? Shelly Gans was shot right here.
I mean, the reason I'm saying Kaisenat is because he said that he doesn't care how much GTA 6 is. He's gonna spend money. Now let's say I'm a developer who's making a game that a big streamer is saying. If they say something like this, then that means they're gonna say make the game a specific amount and then see if that streamer was being serious or not. You could literally do that. No, other games are literally waiting for GTA 6 to drop. Like, there have been developers on social media that have already said they're waiting for GTA 6 to drop before they release their games because they're gonna increase the prices. But now, Candido, it's gonna get worse because Nintendo was the first ones. And they're gonna get away with it. Nintendo got away with it, and that means everybody else is gonna follow suit.
This is the sign you've been waiting for.
And trust me, Candido, I don't want it to be like that. I thought it wouldn't increase for another couple of years or another decade like this one. No, they're waiting for GTA 6.
Empowers people like me to live the best lives we can. Learn more at NBA.org today.
And just know, for GTA 6, I'm only talking about like when the game releases and the potential of it being $90, $80 to $100, like in that vicinity. But really think about it. They're not only just waiting for the game to release, they're waiting for the microtransactions of GTA 6. Because think about how much it was for the microtransactions of GTA 5. GTA 6 could potentially be worse. And if those prices are not that manageable, other companies are going to do this.
It helps reduce snoring for the tap, so you both get the best nights. Smart Bed start at $9.99. Exclusively with sleep covers.
I mean, they're also trying to avoid GTA 6 release, mainly because once GTA 6 releases, a lot of games are gonna die. Like, and this is just the truth. A lot of games will die once GTA 6 comes out.
I added Unstoppable, it's a donut block, and it keeps our clothes fresh all day.
Ooh, I'm gonna be feeling it at work today. She smells like I'm actually paying attention. Smell unstoppable.
Yeah, just know GTA 6 is gonna kill a lot of games. Every GTA has killed most of the games that have come out. Oh, Rivals will be fine. It's an Overwatch. I mean, not Overwatch. It's a hero shooter.
There's a resemblance.
Well, it's a popular hero shooter. Rivals is fine.
Is this what I'm hearing?
The shooter sees a dark-colored luxury import roll into Susan Tashin's parking spot. A brunette gets out. Now, he's not going to ask her for ID before pulling the trigger.
Well, what happened to Stephen Tashin killing the girl?
Well, Luds confirms that he was on the phone when the shooting happened. Anyway, killing Gans doesn't get an instant jackpot.
On the other hand, having his wife clipped might be the way to go.
If there's a nice fat insurance policy at the end of the rainbow.
Well, if they have insurance, they have premiums. It's actually
The last 7 years has been quite a ride.
You're mostly downhill from over here.
Not even GTA 6.
They took out a business loan.
Yeah, that's true. But it also depends on the game. Thankfully, Marvel Rivals has so much content. It's fine.
Here we go. There are two little criminals from Dominion Insurance Company, one for Stephen Falls and one for Susan.
We're going to move the cost money, right?
Let's do our best.
Hey, if I'm wrong, but Stephen named the host Susan?
No, Miss Austin?
Last time they came to do their photo, they said they spoke to each other, but
Susan Tashin's got a $300,000 policy payable to her husband. He's got a $500,000 policy payable to her. So she got $200,000 better reasons to kill him. And unless the shooter Kristen McGool, I doubt he was going to Sherry Gaines for Peter Baxter.
this whole notion that my husband is selling dancing is absurd.
Well, we happen to agree.
If you admit you're wrong, that's refreshing, having been a city employee. So you're here to apologize?
Oh, let's not get carried away. No, the thing is, you think it's possible that whoever killed Miss Gans really meant to kill you.
Why would
This
anyone
means
kill me?
we
Just a
have
theory. Your husband told us you were at the gym last Monday?
a once-in-a-generation game
Yes, I
we
work
better
out
not
with a
take for
personal trainer 3
granted.
nights a week for the last year. I go from 7 to 8:30.
How long does it take you to get home?
10 minutes.
Yep.
This is on 61st. But Monday, I gave a friend a lift home and went up for coffee.
So normally you get home by
There
8:45.
will be a massive dip in all current players on all games once it drops, though.
You think?
Yep.
We'll just cover our
Because,
bases.
What a
look,
ridiculous idea.
Rivals is gonna do
Stephen and I have been
good,
here 11 years.
but
We love each other.
a lot of people are
If you think of
waiting for
anybody
GTA
else,
6.
An ex-employee, a client, a relative.
The last big argument
And
I had
everybody,
was my dry
you
cleaner. There's nobody
you
out to kill
are
me.
gonna be seeing everybody upload a
The only thing I
like
can think
story
of
mode
is possibly
playthrough,
the Super Set man
walkthroughs
envelope to me.
of GTA
I
6.
don't know. I wasn't home. I never heard about it again. I'm sure you're wrong about this.
Like GTA 6 content is literally gonna flood all media. And then once the online comes out, because you know they're probably fully focusing on the story first and then the online. Once the online comes out, it's raw. The online by itself is killing some games. Like, the games that need to come out with GTA 6, they literally need to come with some heat. Like, truly, they need to come with some heat. It's more graphic, and think about, like, you create your character, they better be prepared. Bro, no one is prepared. That's the worst part, dog. Like, and looking at all the games that are coming out, if they're not like a God of War leveled game, most of those games will die. And I'm just saying God of War as an example, but like, it's a GTA game. It's different than all others, bro.
Would you just take a look at the picture?
Yeah, 1 second. People, they buy a German car, all of a sudden they think they're driving a tank. What's this about? It's about identifying the guy in the picture. Well, I gotta know what you want with him.
Hey, you keep stalling us, we're gonna forget about this guy and take a serious interest in you.
Okay. Kinda looks like Enrique Flores. He's got a little shop out in Hunts Point. Does some overflow work for us sometimes.
No, necesito tiempo para enseñarle el coche, Enrique. Just tell him to call me back. Thanks.
And Candido, just know, it might sound like I'm like glazing, but I'm being for real. Because GTA 5, nothing could stop it. Everybody was playing it. Everybody, to this day, is still playing the RP servers. But once GTA 6 comes out, that's putting every game on hold.
Whatever works. Hey, Lenny. That looks like him.
Unit 2, go in. Why are you doing this to me? Enrique Flores, you're under arrest for the murder of Shelly Gans. I don't know Shelly Gans. I don't know these Stashgap people. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
You heard him. He didn't do it.
2 witnesses have him sniffing around Susan Taston. We have his boot print in her garage. He's the guy.
And also, GTA 5 is still getting updated.
Because I'm a Latino, they have it in for Latinos. Hey, the only people we got it in for are dirtbag murderers.
That's still crazy. How's that game still getting updated? It's like Xenoverse. GTA just won't die.
We'll put you up to it, everything. You have to believe me. You don't stay alive. You gotta start talking.
Now, the question is, I don't think they're going to make another GTA after GTA 6. I think that, yeah, dog, I think they're just going to focus on GTA 6 and nothing else. 2013, I was 17. Oh my god. Wait, you were 17? Dang. Dang, I feel old.
like how we have the right man. If we get Flores by mistake, somebody ID'd him with a sketch. Yes?
We want to use the paperwork for a few days. And then we have enough evidence to get him remanded.
Susan
7
Tashin.
years younger.
She was shot dead a half an hour
Bro,
ago.
I'm not. Bro, oh my god, I'm not that old.
If you're living with dry AMD,
When are y'all gonna accept that I am a youngin?
atrophy or GA. GA can be
Dark,
unpredictable and progress
Dark is old.
leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to slow it down.
Goodness gracious.
Ask your doctor about Iserbay. Iserbay is an eye injection. Don't
Graduated high school 2016.
active swelling in or around your eye. Iserbay can cause eye
I'm not in my
infection,
70s.
attachment, or increased risk
I'm
of
not
AMD.
70
Iserbay
years
can
old,
temporarily
bruh.
increase eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has
I'm
recovered
18
after
with
an
a
eye
baby face.
injection or exam. Iserbay is proven to slow GA progression. which
You know,
may
I
help
kind of
preserve
hate.
vision longer.
People say I look like a young person, but I talk like an old person, and that actually hurts me. And I don't know if they realize it. It's okay. No, it's not. I'm not 70.
Like the circus changed so much. She wished there was a way to make it last longer. Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice. And long-lasting game safety. Part of the irresistible sensation from games.
Now the box to the left. That's the Domino's stuffed crust we said we had before.
What is going on?
Domino's has never made a stuffed crust pizza before. Really? Are you serious? It's Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. Right for the first time.
This is phenomenal.
Bro, Xenoverse 2 has... Xenoverse 2 really is outliving all these anime games that are coming out. And it's kind of... I think it's really sad. It's like... Xenoverse should not be outliving some of these new anime games. Also, Pirate Warriors.
Visit bombas.com and get 20% off your first order.
Do you pick up that look from Gibbs? Is that the look you're talking about? We've all seen that one.
I was at the front desk when I heard the shots. By the time I got to Susan, she was dead.
Did you see anybody out in the street?
Not at first. Then people started coming out of that bodega over there. Such a waste.
Yeah, well, do you remember anything else? Thanks. She just wouldn't believe somebody was out to get her. Times like these, I'd rather be wrong.
She was tapped 3 times in the back, 9mm. We have the casings.
Witnesses?
Nothing yet.
Find the husband. Bring him in. I would like to see her. At least do that. Oh, don't worry, Steve. This time the job got done right. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're saying you found somebody to finish off with Enrique Flores tonight?
I did not have my wife killed. You're crazy.
Well, the insurance company for creditors, maybe they leave you alone for a while.
I think I had her killed for $300,000. Look, forget. I was. She was my partner.
Blackstone. Crack, right? Yeah. Don't crack. Crack.
I didn't do it.
He wants to put him up for the world.
From work and let him go. Don't know for certain how many policies are cashed and how many bought.
The bookkeeper measured one policy a day in a month. He had been cashing a bill for $300,000.
I think it made the quickest while.
Well, we can't collect on any policy without a copy of the death certificate. Our fire department got to notify us if we get any requests.
Meantime, let's connect them to Mowgli for us. Well, if Flores ever did work on Tash's car, I can't find record of it. Not that Tash's file either. They weren't army buddies, they didn't go to play pool.
Who were you asking for me to hit me?
I found an old truck, probably one with a lot of help.
Xenoverse is older if you count the first one.
Great test, Jim.
Okay, if we count the first one, yes.
From
Bro,
Beechwood Loan Company.
Xenoverse been living too
borrowed
long.
$90,000 from them last year to buy a frame straightener.
How many red and how many green? No, I don't want Santa on the roof. Just give me the lights.
2013.
Right. Fax me the contract. My God. You believe that? $15,000 for Christmas lights? So, who are you asking about?
Enrique Flores and Stephen Taschen. They both borrowed money from you, Mr. Russo.
Call me back.
I just can't wait for Power World to come with their update, because, like, bro, I need that, like, right now, bro. I need Power World.
Flores has a body shop in Helens Point. He owes you $90,000, and Taschen has an ad agency. He owes you $1.2 million.
I see. Did I hear his wife was killed a couple of days ago? Thank you, man. So, why do you want to know about these two?
2015, my
Taschen had his
bad.
wife killed, and Flores is involved. They might have met through your company.
My God.
Well, it's not like they're socials for my borrowers. Why would Taschen kill his wife?
For the life insurance. He needed money.
Who doesn't? Oh, look, I'm not defending the guy, but a lot of people have beef with the Tashens.
How come?
They stick their clients, suppliers, freelancers. Every time one of them sued, I get the call as the primary creditor. There are 2 photo studios in Chapter 7 because of the Tashens.
Taschen settled with one photo studio. The other one went out of business when photographer was sued for sexual harassing his models.
How does Orange Piccolo Xenoverse 2? Oh, he's more so like a heavy hitter. Heavy hitter, he moves kind of slow, but he's still good. Wait, why am I could...
Really well trained, aren't you? Still tough guys out there?
Right. If you have dumping policy, better off working. You should think about a different code. Oh, here it is. Cash here. Trying to find life. $600,000 payout.
It's like the Mr. Taschen.
He's not the beneficiary. The Beechwood Loan Company is they own the policy.
Why would they have life insurance on her?
Didn't she go sign for loan with them?
Yes, she's her husband.
Oh. Beechwood has policies on all their borrowers. Good thing, too. Last year, they had 4 people down. 4 claims worth over $3 million.
One of the borrowers died of a heart attack. The other 3 were shot dead. The crimes are unsolved. Coincidentally, all 3 were in default of Beechwood, same as the Tashens.
Yeah, a lot of anime games that have been coming out have been living for like
Company sees assets. Don't kill people for insurance money.
Bunny Russo's not your friendly
for like less than 5 years, and then they just die off. I'm surprised Pirate Warriors 4 has lived for so long. And just before you say it, I'm not the reason it's alive.
We looked at Flores' bank records. He hasn't made a payment to Russo in 2 months. He's probably working off his debt by shooting people.
Mother of all loan sharks. Hell of a bedtime story.
Right now, that's all it is, a story.
Reopen the old cases.
Poor Storm Connections. Storm Connections, I'm gonna be real. Storm Connections had its own issues. And I think a big reason for its issues.
10 months, you still can't tell me what happened.
Your father borrowed money from Beechwood Loan?
Yeah. For his dressmaking business, $900,000.
Big reason for most of the Storm Connections issues is because the fan base of Storm Connections were so... They were attacking anything that wasn't Storm connections. Like, they were basically being Sparking Zero players before Sparking Zero came out. And they were just talking smack about, oh, Storm Connections is about to sell more than Storm 4. And they were just making a lot of claims. But one thing is for certain, that a lot of people thought that Connections was going to feed a generation. Similar to how people were saying that for Sparking Zero. People need to stop making these crazy expectations. Like, wait for the game to come out first. Well, the thing is, with Demon Slayer, they screwed up for not making any demons playable besides the Nessie. And then all the demons were DLC. Demon Slayer 2 is basically Demon Slayer 1, if we're being honest.
One guy said he had an accident. Didn't even have his car the week Waxman was killed. He thought Waxman got the plate number wrong. Here. The car was getting fixed at a place in Hunts Point.
You used one of your customers' cars to follow him, Enrique. Okay. But Waxman paid you. He wrote down your plate. No, it's a mistake.
Doesn't make sense any other way.
That's 2 killings with your name on them. It's a coincidence. I'm the wrong guy.
What do you want with them?
He knows what we want, Sam Russo. But it's not me. No way I did it.
Enrique, listen to what they have to
I don't want to listen. I want to go home.
Starting tonight, Mr. Flores, home is a 4x10 cell.
I can't do that. I have bail.
We're rearresting you for the murder of Jason Waxman. This time I guarantee you
After
won't
this
get
round, I'ma go.
Better listen to your lawyer, Enrique.
I think that's a good stopping point.
After you.
Mr. Flores, can you hear me?
Yes. I don't want to die.
You're going to be fine, but your heart rate is still irregular, so we're going to keep you over that.
This was the first Budokai game since...
We'll talk about that later, Mr. Flores.
Yes, I can. Why? Because they're too blind. Like, them being blinded and just buying without thinking is why we're currently where we are with Nintendo. People buy Nintendo games because they enjoy them. But because nowadays, well, in the past, they used to just blindly pay for it without even thinking about if it's worth it. And then we got into this whole thing with Nintendo about them hating the fans who play the games. My Hero got a battle royale.
Where you guys taking? 27th precinct. Tell them to meet me at the 27th precinct, then page him if you have. Come on. Hey, wait a minute.
How long till there's more like it? The thing is that My Hero game,
Struggling with moderate to severe
only My Hero fans are playing that game.
Talk to your doctor about number
And it's either My Hero fans or people who like the characters are playing that game.
Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can
I'll be real, until I get Hawks in that game, I'm not playing it.
Or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Entyvio, relief, remission for real.
Because I wouldn't be able to play anybody else. Because I will lock in with Hawks. That's the only way.
I'm in control and it feels good. This is a
What?
Go get your real deal at drivetime.com.
A mystery. Well-explained detective.
But the real mystery was her irritated skin. So we switched to Time Free and Gentle. It cleans better and doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
And it's gentle on her skin.
Time Free and Gentle Liquid is EPA Safer Choice certified.
It's not to be tied.
This
If you're happy and you know it, then you
Alright.
show it.
If you're happy and you know it's all big and bright.
Because of you. We are happy and we know it. Thank you. Go webtrainer.org right away.
The 2024 election.
The next anime game I get,
But also their community.
well, unfortunately, is Part Warriors 4 on PS5.
In local politics.
Decision 2024 on
After that, who knows? It literally depends on the types of games
Watch me
that come out.
jump, dive, and splash. Put me by a pool, I'll be soaked in a flash. A girl in the water to swim like a fish. Just two simple legs. That was my wish. I'm a sea turtle.
But alright,
shark,
I'ma
a
go though.
fly.
Successful
This is my
stream.
With nothing
We have ranted
pioneers in robotic and
for
athletic
2 hours.
systems
It
that
feels
shine
nice.
the most amazing
And just know these rants are gonna continue because there's been a lot of bullshit happening. So thank you all. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I am gonna check on Power World in a second, but you all have a good rest of your day or night. I will see you all tomorrow because I get off early, but I do have to work in the morning. So once I get back home from work, I'll stream. So just be on the lookout for that.